In the misty, rolling hills of Western Ireland, whispers of the Pooka had haunted the countryside for generations. A shape-shifting spirit, the Pooka could bring blessings or calamities. Whether appearing as a sleek black horse or a shadowy humanoid, its glowing eyes and chilling presence were constant. One fateful autumn evening, the village of Glamore lay parched under a relentless drought. Fields cracked, rivers dwindled, and the villagers faced despair. Among them was Ciaran, a pragmatic young farmer who dismissed superstition. But his resolve faltered when he encountered the Pooka, while surveying his barren fields under a blood-red sunset. Ciaran noticed a black horse. Its midnight coat shimmered faintly as though starlit, and its glowing eyes pierced him with an unnatural intensity. Despite his unease, Ciaran couldn't move as the horse approached, then vanished into the horizon. The next morning, Ciaran awoke to a miracle. His fields flourished with golden crops, and his orchards bore ripe fruit. The empty granaries were mysteriously filled. News spread quickly, and the villagers marveled at the transformation. Yet, Ciaran couldn't shake the image of the black horse. Prosperity followed, but so did rumors. The villagers whispered that Ciaran's good fortune came from the Pooka, a creature known to demand a steep price for its gifts. At first, Ciaran dismissed the tales, but dreams of the black horse began to plague him. In them, the horse's glowing eyes held riddles and a warning. As weeks passed, strange events unfolded. Neighboring fields began to wither, livestock vanished, and storms ravaged the land. Suspicion grew in Glamore, and an elder confronted Ciaran. Recounting an old tale, a farmer who accepted the Pooka's gifts had prospered briefly, only to lose everything. Ciaran couldn't ignore the elder's words. His unease deepened when, one night, he saw a shadowy figure at the edge of his land. It was the Pooka, but its form was darker, monstrous, a fusion of beast and shadow. Its glowing eyes bore into him as a voice echoed in his mind. Cold and distant, what price will you pay for my gifts? Terrified yet drawn to the creature, Ciaran approached. The Pooka warned him that all gifts come at a cost and disappeared, leaving him trembling in the dark. In the following days, Glamore's newfound prosperity began to crumble. Crops rotted, and livestock fell ill. The villagers' whispers turned to accusations, and Ciaran became a pariah. One stormy night, unable to bear the weight of his guilt and fear, Ciaran ventured into the woods where the Pooka had first appeared. The storm raged, but an unnatural stillness surrounded him. Emerging from the shadows, the Pooka returned, larger and more menacing than before. It was not alone. Shadowy figures encircled Ciaran, their hollow eyes watching silently. The Pooka spoke again. You took what was never yours. The price is upon you. What will you surrender? Ciaran realized the cost was not his land or crops, it was his very soul. Panicked, he fled, but the shadows pursued him. Exhausted and cornered, he collapsed as the Pooka loomed over him. Its final words echoed, the price has been paid. The storm subsided, and dawn broke over Glamore. The villagers found Ciaran's farm abandoned, its fields barren and granaries empty. The black horse appeared on the distant hills, its glowing eyes a haunting reminder of the curse it had left behind. Over time, Glamore recovered, but the legend of Ciaran and the Pooka endured. Some called it a tale of greed, others saw it as a warning about the cost of desires. The truth remained shrouded in mystery. Just like the Pooka itself, a being neither fully flesh nor spirit, whose gifts always came with a price.